right too, though.
Yeah.
Wait, time out. Today is tomorrow's yesterday's, right? But then today is yesterday's tomorrow is also right.
Today is yesterday's future.
Yeah. But today is tomorrow's past, bro.
That does this.
So because I love the listeners of this show, you're saying I'm a freak.
Are you calling our listeners objects?
Well, I'm calling them fans, bro.
No, you're
calling them fans.
That's a fan.
That's a fan.
That's an object fan. There's a difference between fans and fans. Yeah, you want me to break it down for you?
Let me say this.
What?
They're both cool as fuck, bro.
All right, that was a good one.
That's off the dome, bro.
That's right. I like it.
All right, let's go. We're in.
Smart.
I mean, we've been in.
You
by
smart?
The way, we've been in. By the way, we're starting the episode with you kink shaming, bro.
I ain't kink shaming.
You kink shaming, bro.
Nah, dude. I only read that because I saw a video about.
I was gonna say you were quick to know what that was. You've been studying up,
dude. Because I saw a video and it was like a 55-year-old woman that had married a Ferris wheel.
I'd marry a table, dude. A Ferris wheel,
bro.
Oh yeah,
literally married a Ferris wheel.
Would you? How? If you had a chance to marry a Ferris wheel?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not my favorite ride, bro. I'd marry a roller coaster.
Think of the show, dude. Marry a Ferris wheel. Get your name in the newspaper. Get famous.
Why would
we
it be a
blow
Ferris
up.
wheel, though?
We be rich.
You know what it would be?
Sure, it can be better things.
You know what it would be?
If you were offered a Ferris wheel, you can't say no to a Ferris wheel.
It would either be one of two things.
Okay.
It would either be the Gravitron.
Okay, fair.
Or the Zipper.
The Zipper. Is that the thing that fucking...
Yeah, it looks like it's just like a... I don't even know what shape that is that I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But then the carts can flip individually?
Yeah.
If you want them to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was terrified the first time I rode that ride, bro.
For sure.
I cried and had them stop it.
Yeah. You know what ride I always loved as a kid, obviously, was the like pirate ship. That just went like way up. Yeah.
Yep, and then way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Hello, everybody.
I do have to say, we do have some fans behind the camera.
And we got some fans also behind the camera.
Behind the camera, bro.
Oh!
So, all right.
Yeah.
You're getting better at this, dude.
We are.
No, I said you.
Oh.
I've been a pro.
Give me a moment to get up to that level, all right? You've been doing this a little longer.
Right. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But it's hot as shit in the studio.
Beater
just like
time, baby.
last week. And the week.
Hot.
Well, not last week because we were at BJ's because it was too hot to even be in the studio.
Yeah.
Now it's bearable, but it's very hot. But if you hear a fan in the background, I apologize.
We're not trying to have a heat stroke.
If you're driving in your car, just crack your window a little bit. You'll never even notice.
No, not at all. And maybe I'll just start yelling so people can't hear it either.
What is that in the
That's
background?
a lawnmower.
Is that a lawnmower?
That is a lawnmower.
Damn.
And who the hell would be out there at 7:30 in this hot-ass heat mowing?
That's so funny because I actually, well, we won't get into that. But no, I got to start the show with a couple things. This is going to be basically a news/update episode, just so you guys know, because there's a lot of stuff
There is.
that we got to go over.
I saw some dope-ass stuff this morning.
First thing, we got like some news about us, some news about me personally, some news about some new shit, and some other news about some pending other new shit that we won't tell you about yet, but it's coming, and you might know by the time this comes out, but maybe not, so relax. And then
Be patient.
we got some current events
patient.
too. So first thing, obviously we do not have a producer here. If we did, you would have heard him already telling us that we're stupid, okay? So you haven't heard that yet, so no producer. But they will be here next week.
Just pointing out the obvious.
And we may or may not have a guest next week too, so stay tuned. But no, I do want to start the show because we do have some fans to thank. We have the physical fan right here, obviously doing work, keeping us cool.
Yes, sir.
But I need to shout out the actual, I don't want to call them fans because that makes me sound like a douche.
Our people.
It makes me feel like a douche
Our
anyway.
people.
Yeah, our listeners, our viewers,
our supporters,
the people that support us, the patrons, everybody.
our homies.
Because as of today, literally a couple hours ago, which what's today, the 24th?
Dude, I'm on third shift schedule, so don't ask me.
It's the 24th, Friday. As of a couple hours ago, we have officially passed 30,000 total streams.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bah! So thank you guys so much for getting us there. We are coming up on 3 years as well here in the next about 6 weeks, give or take.
That's crazy. That's what, almost 2 years for me then?
Yeah, 2 years for you. Yep. Plus a ton of bonus stuff and all that. Patreon.com/AverageJoePodcast.
Check it out.
If you love us,
Hashtag
by the way,
points at the camera.
if you love us, we're gonna keep pointing at you because I'm talking about you, dude.
You.
And if you're listening, if you're listening, think about this finger being wet in your ear, bro.
Why can't I give them a wet willy, bro?
Because they're not listening. So I need you to listen, okay?
Clean it out.
My arm's getting tired. I'm gonna put my finger down, but just know it's here mentally. So
Hashtag points at the camera still.
thank you for holding that for me. That sounded great. But we have not had a new patron in like months. Like, I don't know how long. Months. So if you love us,
let's change that.
it's $1, guys. It's $1.
Uno dollaro. Don't
Peso?
judge.
It
Uno
wouldn't be
peso.
It wouldn't be peso though. It'd be like
No.
Trace peso or something.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I don't
something
know
like that.
I
don't know the
difference.
exchange rate, dude.
Right.
You coming at me, bro?
Yeah, I'm coming at you, bro.
I don't know the exchange rate. We don't have a producer to look it up, dude.
Don't be hitting me with facts if they ain't facts.
They ain't facts. They just suggestions, bro. 3 pesos. I think you can donate in other, if you're like located in like the UK or whatever.
Yeah.
You can donate, and then Patreon does the exchange.
Does all the math so you don't have to.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Dope.
Word.
Anyway, thank you guys for getting us to 30K. There are podcasts that do that in an hour, and I'm aware of that. But
we'll get there.
We got there
with
in
your
3
love
years.
And support. Yep.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much.
But it's also tough too because we didn't have any like background prior to this.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that get those types of
Yep.
views,
they have other
been
jobs.
out for a minute or other jobs.
They're comedians. They're athletes. Yeah, whatever.
And I guarantee that channel that they had was not their first channel.
Well, even if it was, dude, I mean, Steve-O, which obviously Steve-O's way different. Steve-O's super famous. But he was talking about when he started his channel, just like he was talking about this a couple days ago. When he started his first channel, he said within an hour he had 100,000 subscribers.
Damn.
And I was like, bro, we're at 329, son.
Yeah.
329, trying to hit that 350 mark.
Well, maybe we just got to go do some jackass stuff.
Right. Dude, I'm willing. I'm willing.
I don't know. I don't know about that level.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen the new one yet. Did you?
No, I haven't yet.
I kind of want to.
I definitely want to. But what is Planets?
Dude,
Planets,
I wanted to
Planets
talk,
is
yeah.
yours. I was like, that's not on the list. What the fuck is that?
I threw it in there, bro.
Good, cool. All right. You're contributing. You learned from last week, bro.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
All right, I like it.
So, Wifey had tagged me in this thing, which I thought was pretty dope because I've never really seen anything like it because I'm not like into astrology or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Well,
isn't
it astrology still?
I mean, I think technically because it's stars and stuff.
Yeah, it's like space, astronaut, astrology, duh.
But when you say astrology, people are like, my Libra sign said something so generic that I relate to it every day, and this is now gospel.
That's zodiac.
No, yeah, but it's called astrology. That's your zodiac sign.
So what? Okay, well, let me just...
But it might still be called astrology. That's what I'm saying. You might be right. But when people are thinking astrology, they're thinking you're turning into a witch, dude. They're thinking you're like, my Libra and fucking Sagittarius, bro. I can't link up with him. He's a fucking Pisces, dude. We don't relate. We will not have a good podcast, bro. What sign are you, dude?
I'm a fucking Sag, son.
Dude, I'm a Sag too, but you can't double Sag, bro. Just like you can't double Vag, bro. You can't double Sag, bro. I feel like there's a Zodiac thing update out there for that, bro. We have no chemistry, dude.
We have great chemistry, bro.
Keep going.
But so there was a planetary alignment that occurred this morning.
You didn't start the timer. Shit. In the first episode of Skate Mansfield, I also didn't start the timer. So
let's start it now.
All right.
Well, we were going a little crazy before we even officially started.
I don't even know how far we are. We're probably about 10 minutes in, give or take, I would think.
But so this morning, June 24th, I
welcome.
stepped outside of work because we were dead, obviously. And I actually got to see Mercury. Actually, I think I saw Venus. I didn't see Mercury.
You know what I saw?
Nothing.
Uranus.
But
I don't get a bump for that, bro.
that was a good one. So you were actually able to see 5 planets from the visible eye, and it was a clear
it was very
morning.
clear. Yeah.
So I stepped outside to check it, and I got a few pictures, and they look like stars, but there was literally no stars in the sky whatsoever. And I thought it was pretty dope. I've never seen anything like it. And I didn't like actually see like the planet. Like
Right.
they say you could see it from the naked eye. But it was pretty dope to actually see something like
It's
that.
actually so interesting because you're actually looking into the past. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It's crazy because of light years and light speed and all that. It's nuts.
I remember something about that, like with the stars and stuff, how they're like actually thousands of years old or some shit like that.
Pretty much billions, basically.
Billions.
Because
that's what I meant. Thousands equals billions sometimes.
Look up real quick. Look up for me the speed of light, because I want to get it right. But yeah, basically any star you're seeing is long dead because by the time
I'll let you read that one.
Oh man, let's do. Oh yeah, that is miles. Okay, I thought that was meters. I'm like, dude. Oh, it was meters.
Is it meters?
Oh no, that was miles per hour. Okay.
How about you get it together?
So this
was
is
it MPH or MI?
Whoa, bro.
Or M?
It was just M. That was the problem.
That's meters.
Oh man, you can't do miles per hour. That's way too much.
MI is miles.
So
MPH would be miles per
yeah,
hour.
but MILE is miles. So I'm aware of what we're doing now. So
are you?
Speed of light is 186, basically 186,000 miles per second.
Yeah.
Okay,
see, I knew it was something thousand.
Yeah, but that you were saying the stars were 1,000.
I meant time.
Yeah, I'm saying billions of years because by the time you see a star, the light from the star, that star exploded hundreds of thousands, millions, billions of years ago, and now the light is just now getting to you, to the Earth, bro. But it's always been crazy because you know how I overanalyze things and think about things way too deeply.
And
it's a flaw. It's probably a flaw, but
it's a blessing and a curse.
It's so weird to think. There's two. Oh man, I'm about to blow your guys' mind. We're about to go on a tangent, bro, because of the planets. There's two facts. There's two facts that are actual facts.
Well, I hope a fact would be an actual fact.
Look, they're not always actual facts on this show. Let's be real.
Did you read it from the internet?
Our facts are not actual facts.
Did you read it from the internet?
I heard it from a scientist. It's better, bro.
You got your personal scientist?
Yeah, dude. Michio Kaku. Shout out. That's his real name, dude. That's a physicist.
Michio Kaku?
Michio Kaku. Yep, you're right.
That's a dope name.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome. But there's two things. So light speed, obviously, right? So if you think about it, the speed that it takes the light to get from this object to me is delayed at least a little bit. Just slightly. Obviously, like very, 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 very slightly, right?
Right.
Is that you vibrating?
Probably.
So you're actually, whatever you see physically is milliseconds, but in the past. So you're never living currently.
No, you're always living in the past.
The other weird thing is color doesn't actually exist in the real world. Color's not real. Color, there is no such thing as color. What color is...
None of this? This isn't a color?
Nope. This is the light reflecting off of this, and then our eyes interpreting it as that color. Because if you're colorblind, this is a way different color.
Right. And if you're blind, it's no color.
Exactly. So color doesn't exist. No, but for real. So...
Or does it exist, or is it just how the human body works? It's so weird.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The color is literally how your eyes interpret it. Because, so I've always said this too about like being colorblind or whatever. So to you, this is blue, right? Yeah. Obviously, this is blue, right?
Somebody colorblind, it could be green or something.
Now, but think about it this way. So this is blue to you. So say I'm colorblind, right?
Yeah.
And I'm seeing something different. But to me, that's still called blue. So this is blue, but I'm probably seeing green if I'm colorblind. But I know that's blue, so to me that's blue.
But how would you know that if you're colorblind?
Because everything, my whole life, people said this is blue.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that's blue.
But how do you know they're not lying?
because I've seen this consistently be blue.
Maybe
but what
maybe
I'm saying,
you think you're colorblind, but the people that are actually seeing those colors are colorblind.
But that's my point. Because what I'm seeing in my eyes might be your green. But we don't know that. Because
we don't know who's right.
Right. Well, but that's what I'm saying. It's the way our eyes interpret it. Because this blue is blue to me, but you could be seeing what green is, and you call that blue.
Is this like that shit that they show on the internet? Like, is this dress blue or gray? Or
No, that's stupid.
That's
That's
not
dumb.
like that?
No.
Okay.
This is completely theoretical and has no basis. But, so that's how it's different. But what I'm saying, this blue,
Right.
in my eyes, I could be seeing your purple, right?
Yeah.
So to me, that's still blue, though, but I'm seeing quote unquote purple to you. So color's subjective.
Colors are irrelevant.
Color's legitimately subjective.
That's crazy.
It's nuts. So between color doesn't exist, it only exists in your head. It's literally the reflection.
So my thing is, if they don't exist, then how do they have names?
Because we've named them in our head.
But who determined it was blue?
Whoever named it whenever they decided to name it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You ever thought about that?
But like think of like animals or dogs or cats or whatever. They're looking at the same thing, but to them it's a whole different color.
Right.
So why can't that relate to humans? It's a whole different color to me. My color spectrum could be so different than your color spectrum. But I know this is blue, and this is orange, and this is black, and this is gold.
But so there are colors.
In my head, but not on this physical thing.
But so Roy G. Biv is just irrelevant?
No.
That gives the colors. I see where you're coming from, but
Yeah.
if it got a name and they've got a description,
Right.
they're a thing.
So think of Roy G. Biv, right?
Right.
So the first color is red, right?
Right.
So that red, I could physically be seeing orange.
Yeah.
But we both know that that's red.
Yeah.
But the colors are actually different. But we both know
But it's
that's
still
red. Right.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. There's two different colors that are red between two people that are completely different.
But it's still
We
red.
just have the same
So
label
it's still
for
a
'em.
color.
Yeah, but it's visual in our head. It's not actually there. If it was actually there, then we would see the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's not. It is actually there, but we're interpreting it differently. Like animals. The color's there to us, but it's not there to the animal. So, but why not? It's because their eyes aren't processing
Because they're
the
an
color.
animal and we're a human.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Our eyes,
We
bro, our
can't
brain.
we can't use that as a
That actually explains
a
quite a
argument.
bit. That actually does explain quite a bit.
what? That an animal is an animal and we're a human?
Yeah, the brain size and everything, the hemispheres of the brain, bro, everything.
True.
Come on, bro. That actually explains a lot.
Yeah.
That, yeah, we're a human and they're an animal. That's why things are different, bro.
Hey, I don't know.
But color doesn't exist and we're always living in the past. That's my point.
Today's tomorrow's future. No, it's definitely not what I was
I was
going
going to say, I don't know. I mean, sure. You're probably right.
No, because they say tomorrow never comes. Have you ever heard that?
No, you're thinking of
No,
today is yesterday's tomorrow.
Yeah, because they
You
say...
said today's tomorrow's yesterday.
I know, I screwed
Well,
it all
actually,
up.
that's right, too, though.
Yeah.
Wait, time out. Today is tomorrow's yesterday is right. But then today is yesterday's tomorrow is also right.
Today is yesterday's future.
Yeah. But today is tomorrow's past, bro.
That is. But you know how they say...
I don't know what's going on.
No, but tomorrow never comes. Did you know that?
It doesn't because
Ever.
we're always living in the current, which is actually technically the past.
Because tomorrow always turns into today.
And you actually have to think of the light coming and then your brain taking the millisecond to compute what you're looking at and dissecting it. So you're still living in the past even more, dude.
I feel like we should just go friggin'
You
we
guys
should go,
suck.
Dude, we should go be a spokesperson for colleges.
Yeah,
We
dude.
need to educate these people.
Well, I can't say that. Never mind. I won't say that. I'll keep that for the Patreon, bro. But
Good
yeah.
save, good save.
Anyway, sorry, bro. I'm getting a little wild, bro. I'm a wild boy, son.
I'm a wild boy.
Call MGK, bro. He ain't got shit on me, bro. You know how people say, like, what's that movie? I think it's in a movie. Donkey Kong ain't got nothing on me.
King Kong ain't got nothing on.
Why'd I say Donkey Kong? Why'd I say Donkey
That's Malibu's most wanted.
Yeah.
That's B-Rad.
But that's what I'm saying. MGK ain't got nothing on me, son.
Where'd you learn
Wild
that at?
boy.
Grand Theft Auto.
Right. Such a good movie.
You got that on game? You
Dude.
got that on PlayStation? Nah, GameCube or something.
Gamecast. Yeah. Oh, man.
Dude, that's my shit right there.
Did I tell you the story of us watching that in school?
No, in school?
Yeah, me and Jerry were in band, right? And the way the day's schedule worked at our high school, we had like lunch and everything, and then after lunch, we went to band, and then after that was stage band. So you had like a band class, and then people that weren't in stage band would go to like a study hall or like a speech class, something like quick, not a long class. But we were in stage band, which is like playing like jazz music, like a drum set.
Okay.
And people were playing guitar and saxophones and kind of things like that. So that was fun. And it's different than marching band, obviously.
Right. Because you're on a stage.
Right. Or orchestra band, which we were in both. But during stage band, there were like 4 or 5 drummers. There's only one drum set, right? So we would take turns and learn the songs and everything. Well, we found we were tucked in the back corner like drummers always are. And there was a storage closet behind us that was always open. It wasn't like hidden or anything.
Right.
But, and they would know we'd go in there like there was no issue. But we found in there was like a 16-inch old cube TV with a VHS built in.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, it was like this big for real.
Dude, we used to have one of those, like a small one like that with the VHS.
Yep.
We hooked it up into my mom's minivan.
Oh,
and we used it for trips and stuff like that,
great.
dude. It was awesome.
But we found that, and then we brought in Malibu's Most Wanted. And we would just watch Malibu's Most Wanted like every day back in that little storage room. Yeah, dude. It was great.
God, that movie's great. I love stupid movies like that, though, dude. Like that Napoleon Dynamite.
That's what, dude, it's so different now because you can't make one of those movies now.
They
can't get away with it. And honestly, if you did, I don't think I would find it entertaining.
No.
I would not find those movies entertaining today, but the fact that they're nostalgic and I love them, I still obviously do. But, like, if I were to see, Malibu's Most Wanted's a fucking classic, so I'd probably dig that one.
Absolutely.
But, something dumb like that, like, I'd be like,
Like, if somebody were, like, if my daughter were to watch Napoleon Dynamite right now, she'd be like, what the hell is this?
Like, okay, so everybody compares me to, what is his name? Silent Bob.
Oh, Jay and Silent Bob?
Yeah, what's his name, though? Kevin something? I don't know.
First off, you should know better. I don't know fucking actors or actresses.
Yeah, I don't know. But he's a big deal, like, with directing and all this stuff. But the guy that wears the backwards hat, I've always been compared to that guy. But I actually have never seen one of those movies.
Really?
Because I never really saw it, like, growing up. It just never really crossed my path or whatever. And now Kevin Smith, yeah. And now that I'm older, I'm like, I don't think I would enjoy it. Like, it wouldn't click with me like it used to.
Yeah.
You know? Like it would have if I was 15.
$15, little man.
See,
put that shit in my
I
hand.
know all that kind of stuff.
Doesn't go, then you owe me.
Yeah.
Oh. I forget which one that was from, but that was them.
I want to start the episode with that. We'll see if that's the first clip. How we start. But yeah, dude, I've never seen it, and like I don't think I would appreciate it now.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
because they had multiple ones, and I don't think they were just Jay and Silent Bob.
There was like I think they had like a Strikes Back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they had a few of them.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about on the planets? I've actually seen something similar because I'm ready
to go to Mars, bro.
My dad's like huge into planets and stuff, and obviously I am too. So like I remember. Like, we would go out and see this kind of stuff when it happened, which obviously wasn't often, like once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's something, you know what the International Space Station is?
Yeah.
So there's something with it, like, with its orbit where it crosses, like, Ohio every 4 years or 8 years or whatever it is. I don't remember.
Interesting.
But I specifically remember there was one night when I was, like, 6 or 7, and we were all hyped for it. Back before not before the internet, but basically before anybody had the internet, and
it's crazy that we're older than the internet.
Right. Yeah.
Facts.
But we went outside and it was like seeing an alien spaceship cause it
that big.
It's within our orbit or maybe right outside
so
or no, it is within the orbit because the gravity keeps it going. It's not like jet fueled or anything like that. Like, obviously you can't in space.
Yeah.
You can't have fire in space. But yeah, it's up there within our gravitational pull, so it's pretty close. So when it crossed, like, you can actually see, and it like has like a flashing light and all that. But it actually looks kind of like an alien spaceship. Kind
of like Independence Day? When the mothership come down?
Yeah, it's not even close to that. Like, you would look up and see it like this big. Like, tiny. Yeah. But you would see it and you're like, whoa, what is
That's
that?
Pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's a UFO.
Yeah. And you could actually sit there and watch it, like, just go.
Go.
Yeah. Which it's not actually. It's actually not going. It's us moving, bro.
It's true. We rotating.
Physics, bro.
Well, they both
on
are.
A 23.5-degree axis, bro.
It's in a gravitational rotation, right?
Gravitational rotation. I'll let it slide.
I mean, it didn't sound goofy.
Well, actually,
I think that made sense.
The Earth is not in a gravitational rotation. The Earth is just in a rotation, and the rotation of the 23.5-degree axis is what creates the gravity. So the rotation is not because of the gravity. The rotation is just rotation, bro. And the rotation is what causes the gravity.
So, but you said it's
by the way, I gotta say this. But you said it's
in the gravitational pull.
But the International Space Station is.
Yeah, but you said that. But you said it's not moving. But if it's in a gravitational pull, it's technically moving because the gravity is pulling it.
No, it's just hovering. It's staying.
Is it though?
Yeah, because it can't move. There's no way to move it in space unless something hits it. How are you gonna move in space, bro? What are you gonna use to propel yourself in space?
You gotta hit that gravity pull.
You ain't got no gravity pull, bro.
But then how's it moving?
It's not moving. We're moving. That's my whole point.
It's in our gravity pull.
It's in our gravity.
Yeah.
Take pull out of it, bro.
You put pull
We
in.
ain't swimming today, bro.
I kind of wish we were.
I do too, dude. It's hot as shit.
Woo!
But yeah, dude. Planets are dope.
They are kind of
Astrology is not.
No.
Not that kind of astrology, anyway.
Zodiac signs aren't dope.
No, I do.
Except for this one. That's dope.
Yeah, those are pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's funny that we both have pink tattoos.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my only colored tattoo is pink and purple.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
I love it.
But I actually have some big news. I don't know. You're never on Facebook, so you might not have even saw this. I don't know. You did?
Well, I heard it.
Okay.
Danielle told me.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I bet.
Because here in a couple days, Harper is actually going to start officially living with me. And before anybody gets any ideas, nothing crazy happened or anything like that.
It's just work schedule.
Yeah,
right?
Jess got a promotion, so congrats to her.
Congrats, Jess.
But she does have to work third shift. So that means
sorry for your luck.
Yeah. God, my neighbors are so loud.
Bro, I think they got the whole squad out there now.
They always do, man. But yeah, so I usually have Harper 3 or 4 nights a week, or 3 or 4 days, nights a week, whatever. Anyway, but now she's gonna, and she usually stay the night once or twice a week.
Yeah.
But now she's gonna stay the night basically 5 nights a week and live with me.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'm super stoked on that.
That's what's up. Man.
And her schedule kind of makes it work out pretty perfectly. I mean, we're gonna have to kind of figure some things out a little bit, but. Yeah. As far as scheduling, as far as the podcast, nothing's going to change. Still record on Fridays, everything like that. No difference there. But yeah, dude, I'm stoked. I'm super excited.
Up, man. And I know you're pumped for that.
Yeah, I'm really excited, man.
You got the Girl Dad shirt on.
Yeah, bro.
Shoot, son.
Shit. Oh shit! They actually got me this for Father's Day.
Nice.
So, Barstool actually sells a Girl Dad hat, and I casually sent it to her. I was like, look at this. This is kind of cool.
That's awesome.
To see, which I'm totally cool with this too. But yeah, so I'm just excited to have anything that says Girl Dad.
Yeah.
Being a Girl Dad's the fucking best, dude.
That's what's up.
It's awesome. But yeah, dude, I'm excited. So that's starting here in a couple days.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's I don't know. There's two, that obviously makes me super happy. And it might be the thing that has made me the most happy.
Mm-hmm.
But one other thing that I just love, it just tickles me and makes me so happy in the moment, is when Harper's singing in the back seat. Oh my God, it's the cutest thing ever, and I love it. and I will just blast the music to hear her belt it out.
Yeah, dude, we
Oh
gotta
my
get
God.
her and Little Man together because Caden be doing the same thing.
Oh my God,
that
it's the
kid
coolest
knows
thing.
like, dude, that Jack Harlow song that was a First Class one.
I don't know that one.
That where he does the glamorous stuff like that G.
Oh yeah,
Dude, my son know that whole song.
yeah.
He was just in the back seat just singing it. I'm like, all right, buddy.
See, Harper's singing like
Alright.
Frozen and stuff. She's finally getting to an age where she'll remember lyrics and
Mhm.
stuff, so it's like still fresh to me. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, I'm excited.
Yep.
I'm
I
looking
like it,
forward.
man. That's awesome.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah, and then one more thing as far as news updates, whatever you want to call it. If you haven't been paying attention, because I'm posting it all over Instagram and everything too, Facebook and everything, new podcast started called Skate Mansfield
Yes, sir.
with me and BJ Price, the infamous producer here, every other week. And we are doing a skateboarding podcast. I understand it's super like niche and not everybody's going to be into that, so I get it. But at least hop over to the YouTube, hop over to the Instagram, follow. We're on Twitter, everything like that.
Subscribe, show some love.
Yeah, help us out. But it's pretty cool because me and BJ love skateboarding so much, and if you guys have been listening, you know he's been doing a lot of stuff for the community as far as like, I don't want to call them classes, but they're basically like skateboard classes for like kids. He would kind of do that, show them how to like ollie and ride and push and, you know, just basic stuff. But he's really liked doing that. He's gotten a lot of donations on the GoFundMe to give these kids boards and everything like that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
And then I won't say it, but he might have said one of them. But we have a couple, 2 or 3 different things as far as ideas that are going to be big, that are going to be potentially like donated and stuff, like a lot of work to, I guess, fix stuff around Mansfield, Lexington, make things a lot better. I believe BJ has open communication to the mayor of Lexington.
It's big dog status.
Yeah. So I don't want to say anything because it's not really my place, because BJ has been the one that's done the majority of the work.
I guess you just got to throw the teasers out there so they can come check it out. Well,
right. But yeah, come over to Skate Mansfield. That's what it's called. That's what the podcast is called. That's what the Facebook group's called. And it really started because he wanted to make a big change in the community as far as skating goes. And I mean, I know you're not really into skating, but we've watched a lot of skating videos and stuff. And everybody's just like always supportive, and the culture's great.
They are.
And everything like that. But when you get into skating, you don't know like the terminology. You don't know how to do things, like the park etiquette, like how to, you know, kind of unwritten rules of skating.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what the show is. It's more of an extension of what he's already doing to add to it, to get more exposure to it and all that kind of stuff. And there is a big end goal with everything, but right now we're trying to build the community, build skaters, get more people interested in skating in the local areas and all that. And then he has a plan. I don't want to say we do a podcast, but he's done pretty much all this other stuff. But he has a big plan for kind of what to unveil, what to present, and all this kind of stuff down the line once we have a bigger community and things like that. So really, the Skate Mansfield podcast is a fun podcast. It is about skating, our time skating, all that. But it's really like, and I've honestly always hated when people say this, but it's true, that podcast is bigger than a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
That podcast isn't necessarily for the podcast. Like, it's cool, it's fun, it's a little bit extra what we're doing. I think the episodes are going to come out every other week on Friday.
Okay.
But yeah, we're doing it for the community. We're doing it for Lexington, Mansfield.
Which is good.
Anything around
it.
Yeah.
Especially with all the shit going on, man. Like, it's good to have things like this and people actually wanting to give to the community and make it better.
Well, like, so I know Jazzy wanted to skate. Is she still like into that?
Kind of.
Okay, but like, imagine if when she wanted to skate when she's 12, 13, something like that, whenever she first started getting the inkling, if you could go on Facebook and say, okay, she doesn't want to do soccer. She doesn't want to do track. She wants to skateboard. I want to sign up for this guy's class.
Right.
So that he can teach her how to skateboard every week. Like, it's just another option. And a lot of kids would probably do it rather than the traditional sport. So it's just an option. It's fun stuff. Obviously, we just dropped our first episode today. But it's got good engagement. There's people asking about it and all that kind of stuff. But please spread the word. It's for the community and everything like that. BJ has put in a ton of work on it. And we're just trying to build it up so we can do even more later down the line.
Hell yeah, man.
So, Skate
Shout out
Mansfield.
to you guys.
Shout out BJ. He really did it all. I'm just here to talk, man. I'm just here to talk and edit a video. But shout out to BJ. He's doing big things.
Yes, sir.
Anything else? Oh, we got to do ads, bro. Last week we did the ads like 50 minutes into the episode.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
All right. What do you want to start with, bro?
Go ahead. I'm getting mine pulled up.
Me too, bro. You see me working over here, bro.
Oh, my God. That Jaws thing you sent me, though, bro.
What Jaws thing?
About Jaws watching it backwards.
All right.
You had me dying,
giving
bro.
people limbs.
I went around.
What a generous shark.
I went around and told like 4 people. I was so pumped about it. But I was like, dude.
What a good guy, Jaws.
Especially like when I'm working third shift and I finally get some time and I look at that shit. I'm like, dude, You just made my day. Thanks. Thanks for that.
Well, you know who else makes our day?
Who?
Our patrons.
That's right.
Shout out to everybody on our Patreon. We got a $1 tier. If you sign up for really any tier, but I think especially the $5 tier, if you sign up for the annual, you get over a month free just with the savings.
Yeah.
Definitely check it out. Patreon.com/AverageAFPodcast. That is where there's bonus content, behind the scenes, guest reveals so you'll know who's coming up on the show. Obviously, early releases, everything like that. And then if you have a small business and you don't necessarily want to pay for a sponsorship or anything like that, like Mr. Nate Collins, who we love, MVP.
Yes, sir.
You can do a $10 membership, and we will give you a shout-out on each episode and at the end of the episode, too. So, like, Teach a Dummy does it. Mr. Tony Means does it with twitch.tv/Evil Tony. That's just a little bit of promo there. $10 a month. Also,
so get on it.
Also got a shout out. Patty Light, Barili, Joel, Sarah, Steve, Anthony, and Jeremiah as well. All of our Patreon sponsors, Patreon producers. We appreciate you guys. Like I said, we haven't had anybody sign up for a while. Please do it. It's just $1. And I do want to say real quick, if you are listening, a lot of people who have fallen off of the Patreon, I understand things come up, no pressure or anything like that. But I did notice a lot of people's cards got expired. So make sure if you think you're supporting and want to support, double check that because you may have gotten a new card or something like that.
Yep.
Definitely double check. Patreon.com/AverageAFPodcast. We appreciate you.
Thank you in advance. Also, thank you, Nate Collins. That's what I'm talking about. If you ever here in Ohio, down in Mansfield, come check out Nate Collins at Spitzer here on 4th Street and ask for a new whip.
Do it.
Good credit, no credit, bad credit.
He don't care.
He don't care. He gonna hook you up.
He gonna
hook you up with a car and some things.
Do you want to be more general? You want to be more generic?
Or something else, I should say.
Okay, well, what are you talking about? Now you got me intrigued, bro.
I mean, you always got to have a fresh whip, right?
You got to have a fresh whip, man.
It's got to look nice.
You rolling around town, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. So why not have free car washes?
Okay. All right. I mean, free car wash here and there. That's all right.
Just here or there? No.
Yeah.
For the life of the vehicle.
Now, wait. So if I buy like a brand new vehicle, that vehicle is going to last me like probably 10 years.
It's 10 years worth of car washes.
You're talking 10 years of car washes.
Yeah, for life.
Just for going through Nate Collins?
Going through Nate Collins. So let him know.
I'm about to go in some big debt through Nate Collins, bro.
If you want to do that, you
I'm
can
doing
either
it.
call him
I'm
or
doing
text him.
How do I do it? What's his number?
419-961
Yup.
4581.
Yup. I need it again, bro. I was saying yup. I wasn't actually getting it, though.
Hit up our boy Nate Collins, 419-961
Yup.
4581.
Okay, man. I hate to tell you, but I do need it one more time.
419-961 4581.
That's for you, Nate. We appreciate you guys. Love you all.
Hashtag hit up Nate.
Do it. Anything else you want to talk about real quick before we get into some current events, bruh?
Nope.
So this wasn't a current event, but
we're getting into current events and starting with a not current event?
Well, it is a current event, but it's not a current event on the list, bro.
Way to swing that one, bro.
Hey, bro, it's still a current event, bro. Let me finish my thought, bro. You acting like my bitch. I ain't got no bitch.
Your bitch putting you in check.
I ain't got no bitch. That's a problem. I need to get put in check.
I'll be your bitch.
Yo, why do I have 4 missed calls? What is going on?
Bro, somebody loves you, bro.
I fucking hope not.
Missed calls from where? Your iPad?
Yeah, it's through FaceTime. It's not a missed call, but it probably rang through on my phone and the iPad because they're signed into the same thing. Yeah. But no, this wasn't
and bougie.
This wasn't on my list of. Well, I'm not trying to give anything away real quick. This wasn't on the list, but I don't know if you want to talk about it. It's kind of a big deal. We should probably kind of mention it for a second.
All right.
The Roe v. Wade thing. Have you heard about that?
I didn't read up on it. I kind of saw it, but I was like, I'm not like big. It's like political shit, right? Like,
yeah. Well, yeah. I don't want to get into it because I feel like we're on the same page most likely, and I feel like that's the right side.
But isn't this shit gonna like impact the LBG?
No. This is
something I don't know what I saw.
This is for abortions.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So now, it is no longer a federal right for you to be able to get an abortion. So what that means is, from my understanding, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. We only have like a couple ladies listening though. So, but see, I was almost about to drop that F-bomb, bro. I'm doing better.
All right.
But from my understanding, what that means is now it's going to be up to the states to determine if you're allowed to get an abortion or not.
Which is crazy. I mean, I feel where they're coming from. I do. But at the same time, like, the way that they're putting it, or at least that I've seen it, there's no gray area, which I don't think is right.
Yeah. Well, it's up to the state. That's the problem. Because, like, Ohio has its certain laws or whatever. But before, you could be like, fuck your laws. The federal law says I can get an abortion.
Right. Well, it's kind of like with marijuana, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's legal in the states, but federally it's illegal.
Right,
so, therefore...
Right. So, yeah, same kind of juggling act. But now it's up to the states. And the hard part, again, not to get into this conversation too deeply, but a lot of the states are ran by, first of all, Republicans, which is fine. You know, do your thing. But a lot of those Republicans are religious, which is fine. Again, do your thing.
Which are definitely not for abortion.
Right, but that's where that comes in. And the whole idea is to always keep church and state separate. That's a whole phrase that they've made up forever ago. Like, I'm pretty sure that's in the Constitution or right around, like, one of those important things.
Because it makes sense. I mean, because not everybody believes in the same religion. There's so many different religions. So why would you implement a law based off religion?
And exactly. And I feel like that's going to happen.
Absolutely is.
And it will. And that's
and it
super
is going to cause hella fucking chaos.
Yeah.
Like, if they thought, like, the Black Lives Matter marches were bad and shit, I have a feeling that if this goes, it'll be a lot
worse.
Worse.
Gone. They already overturned it. The Supreme Court overturned it yesterday.
Yeah, but I know when the states start doing that, though,
well,
and they start implementing
the states already have their laws. So officially now, you have to go by whatever your state says. Officially today or yesterday or whatever, from my understanding.
Yeah, I don't like that. Because like I said, there's typically no gray area, which there should be.
And again, I feel like no matter what stance you have on it, I feel like we should all have the stance of the government can't tell me what to do to that extent.
What the hell happened to your body, your choice?
Yeah, well, that's never been a thing. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it was because there was that whole point where, like, now you can check, like, your gender is X on a fucking passport. Like, your body, your choice.
That's different. I don't know.
But I feel like it's almost the same thing. They're giving those people those choices.
Yeah.
To have them described as how they want to be.
But see, that's different because you're not dealing with a potential fetus or human or however you view.
But you're dealing with organs.
Kind of, but they're your own. It's like some people basically think abortion's murder because you're murdering a child, more or less. Which I disagree with, but I mean, there's a whole discussion we could go down about that.
So my thing is,
I don't want to get too deep into
it,
but because we're not educated.
Nah,
I'm telling you right now.
But yeah, no, I feel bad for it because especially like
it's just there's no, I'm just
because my biggest thing is and the biggest thing I fear for are like rape victims, like straight up. That's the biggest thing I fear for because they had no choice in that.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say that heaven forbid this ever happened, but like if my daughter or something were to get raped or something and got pregnant, she's 13.
Right.
Like she's 13 and that was not her choice to do that. So I feel like,
and now you have to live with either that kid for the rest of your life to remind you that, or you have to give the kid up, which is obviously way difficult mentally, or even getting an abortion is way difficult mentally.
So all routes suck.
Yeah, but for them to not be able to choose which route they take is absolutely
even worse.
Terrible. Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like there should be basically no, which I can't, this is a general statement, and obviously I'm the wrong guy to say this, but I feel like there basically should be no woman that's happy about this ruling. Yeah. Even if they don't want abortions or whatever, even if that's their stance, which, have your own opinion about whatever you want. But I feel like taking away that option and that right of people, nobody should be okay with.
And then it's crazy. They do shit like that, and they're like, oh, hey, you can just have an open-to-gun carry or whatever without having a fucking license. That's fine.
Somebody said, I wish I could turn my uterus into a gun so then I'll have rights. Yeah. And I was like,
dude, that's facts, though.
Yeah.
That's facts, though. And especially, like, what's really fucked up about that is look at all of the issues with guns right now, like all of the shooting, even in our not our neighborhood, but even in like our town and stuff, dude.
Right.
And all of this shit's going on while they're attempting to pass this bill, and then they pass it.
Well, it was a court ruling, from way back in the day that they overturned. So it's not. I guess they might write it into a bill now. I don't know, but it became basically a law, or a. I don't know if that would be considered a law because it's a court ruling, and whatever a Supreme Court rules is the kind of direction that anything in that case will go. So basically, they said Roe v. Wade is you're federally allowed to get abortions if you so choose. So that's been the standard forever because no matter what, the Supreme Court ruled that way back in the day, you can't overturn that.
Okay.
But, you can obviously overturn it. I don't know how.
A fucking process.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Huge process, probably.
But I think it was just like a vote. Like, I really think it was like 70% of people voted to overturn it. And I'm like,
why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy, man.
So, I don't want to get down that whole topic, but it is obviously a big deal.
It's just messed up.
Shouts out to the ladies. I apologize that the government sucks.
Dude, I was just thinking of something too. Like, do you do your taxes? Do you know how to do your taxes?
Who's listening?
Do you know how to do taxes though?
Well, so they've actually become way more difficult because now I have to do all of this on taxes too. So last year, no the fuck I didn't know how to do it.
Bro, I'm 33 and still don't.
Yeah,
But what's crazy is they need to start teaching that shit in school, bro.
Right.
They need to start teaching that.
Right.
And I was watching something, Danielle was watching something, and it made sense. Like, we're teaching these kids how to play on a fucking recorder and things like that, like hotcakes and stuff like that. But these kids don't come out educated. They don't know how to make a fucking resume.
Right.
They don't know how to do taxes.
Well, and I don't want to get into this conversation because we were having this conversation earlier, so we didn't have this conversation. But like what we were talking about work earlier, it's like we're teaching the people the wrong shit.
Yeah.
We need to focus on the right stuff to get them prepared for the real world, whether it's work or whatever it is. But yeah,
and I feel like people are just like going through the motions, especially with school. Is like, oh no, it's easy. Then we don't want to give them too much stuff. We want to make sure they graduate.
Right.
Then they graduate, and it's like, okay, I'm out in the real world. Let me go get a job. Oh, what's this? What do I have to do this for? What's this?
Right. So let me ask you this, because this is gonna be a hard transition, because we went to praising women, defending women, all that. And now we might have to, like, shit on a woman, you know?
Well, we're already there. Let's go.
Or, like, a whole kind of thing.
All right. Well, you already opened the door, so you might as well just walk through it.
Well, first of all, shouts out to the ladies. We love you.
Shout out to all of you.
Well, you can't shout out every lady, or your lady will be upset.
Well,
I can shout out all the ladies.
I am shouting out all the ladies because I feel like what you say they might need that.
Well, it's just an observation, okay? So, I know you're not like a huge basketball fan or anything, but do you know what a double-double is?
Yeah.
What's a double-double?
Either your rebounds, assists, or your points. You get 2 of those that are in the double digits.
Yeah, so 10 or more of...
Yeah, and a triple-double would be all 3 of those in the doubles.
Right. And you can get a quadruple-double.
With what? I thought
blocks.
It was only... okay.
There's only been like a couple ever. Way back in the day.
4?
Though. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, 10 blocks is a ton. But, so a triple-double, right? Triple-double. Generally speaking, obviously the blocks is harder, but bigs do it. But, like a big, like Shaq or whatever, might have had a game of 10 points, 10 rebounds, 10 blocks.
Yeah, because there's no way he's getting 10 steals.
But he could get 10 assists. So there's that too.
So could somebody actually get 5?
Yeah, technically. I don't know how. I don't know if anybody's ever had 10 steals in a game.
What is that? A quintuplet?
Yeah, quintuplet. But anyway, so
Learnsin'.
So a triple double, right? So a triple double usually is points, rebounds, assists.
Yeah.
So 10 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists minimum, right? So how many, and I wish we had a producer here to look these up while I'm talking about. So look this up. So how many triple doubles did Steph Curry have in 2022 or any year really?
Well, 2021-2022 season, he had 2 triple doubles.
Okay. What about, let's go with Russell Westbrook in 2020. Let's do 2020. Well, that was, I don't know. That was the pandemic year, so I don't know how many there would be there. But basically,
see how many? Dude, he had 10 this season.
Right. So quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
So look up, how about this? Look up the most triple doubles in NBA history. I think he's up there. Russell Westbrook's like first or second or whatever. But the most, I think, is like around 70.
Bro, he's number 1.
That's what I thought. But he has what, 70 or 80 triple doubles, something like that?
194.
194 triple doubles. Okay. So keep going down the list. What's a name you recognize on the list?
Jason Kidd. Oh, Magic Johnson.
Okay, Magic Johnson. How many did he have?
138.
Okay, Magic Johnson played, I think, 12 or 13 years.
Yep. Jason Kidd, 107.
Okay.
I don't know who Oscar Robinson is.
Oh, he's old school cat, but
is he?
Yeah, big deal. But
and then who else we got? Wilt Chamberlain.
Okay.
LBJ's on there, number 5, 105.
Okay, so 100 for LeBron. So there's what, 10, 15, 20 people that have over 100, right?
Yeah. Damn, Larry Bird had 59 though?
Yeah, Larry Bird's a monster, dude.
Yeah, but he's a big boy too. Like that's
not really. I mean, Larry Bird's like 6'5", 6'6", maybe.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but I think he played point guard or shooting guard, so he had the ball a lot. Anyway, so NBA history, the most is Russell Westbrook with almost 200, right? We have quite a few in the hundreds. quite a few. There's probably I would guess 50 people that have 50 or more.
Yeah.
Right, give or take, whatever. Did it pull up a big list?
No, just 10.
Top 10, okay.
Yeah.
So, anyway, with that said, right, this was news.
Luka Doncic?
Doncic?
He's got 45.
What number is he?
10.
He's 10th with 45?
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, there's 10 people with basically 50 or more, we'll say, for easy numbers. So, this is... SportsCenter put this news out today. And I apologize, but I laughed very hard. So this is Candace Parker, okay? Yeah. One of the best WNBA players currently, potentially ever. I don't know. I don't follow the WNBA that closely, but I know she's a very big talent. She's basically like a top 2, top 3 player in the NBA or WNBA right now.
Nice.
And I think she's considered one of the best, like, stat-wise and everything. Like, right. Very, very good player. 3 triple-doubles. Okay? Did you see what it said?
No. Most in WNBA history. Holy shit!
3.
How long's the WNBA been going on?
Look it up. I don't know. Has to be 20 years, at least. 3 triple-doubles. And this isn't in a season.
26 years, bro.
So, Candace Parker has become the first player in WNBA history to record 3 career triple-doubles.
So that wasn't even like a season.
That's a career. This is a career stat.
Now, let me throw a
save me a little bit.
Let me throw a curveball.
Throw me a little lifeboat. No, I need a lifeboat, bro. I need something I can hit.
So
really
WNBA
easy.
has been out for 26 years.
Okay, so what? 96?
Yeah.
Okay.
NBA 76 years.
Right.
So there is a 50-year difference.
Sure. But I don't even think they started. Look up when they started recording assists. Assists didn't even start to be recorded till I think 73. If I'm right on that, you owe me a Patreon sponsorship for $1. I think it's 73. It's right around there, though. I could be wrong. When did they start recording assists in the NBA? Let me see if I can find it. This dead air is great.
Well, I don't. Oh, that's FIFA for the World Cup.
Career.
They started keeping track of assists in 1994. Dang.
Oh, really? That's it? 94?
Yeah. When were assists first recorded in the NBA? Assist title was first recognized in the 1946-47 season, when statistics on assists were first compiled by Basketball Association of America. Predecessors of the NBA. To qualify for the assist title, the players must appear in at least 58 games out of 82.
Yeah, but that wasn't in the NBA. I don't think... Man, I wish I could find this.
When did assists start? No, that's bringing me back to freaking FIFA. I think I might have found something.
This is great audio, bro.
I think I might have found something.
Bro.
The Hall of Fame point guard. Nope, that's not what I was looking for.
So
assist at home. I can't find out when they started recording it.
Well, this says
freaking statistics.
Wilt Chamberlain led the NBA in 68, so it was definitely before 73. But you still owe me $1 on Patreon. But yeah, I mean, 3 triple doubles
is the most in WNBA
in
history.
26 years. In 26 years, dude.
And the 10th player, LeBron James has been out for how long?
What, in the league?
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't count. LeBron's been in the league like 17 years, like a long time.
But that's crazy. Like, number 10 has 50, what did I say, like 48, 47 or
45
something like
for Luka, yeah. And she has 3, and that's the most in a career in the WNBA.
Now I'm curious, how many women have triple doubles?
Oh, who has 2? Wow.
Have triple.
Yeah, because I wonder, dude, I think the list of WNBA players with a triple-double is going to be a very short list.
Yeah. Whoa. In the WNBA from 1997 to 2021, 25 full seasons, there was about 4,500 regular season games, and in that span, 10 regular season triple doubles happened.
10 of them, and she has 3 of them.
Wow.
So since they started, that said 97, right?
Yeah.
97 to 2021.
So as of June 2022, it says there's been 13 triple doubles in WNBA history, with 11 coming in a regular season.
Wow. So 13, yeah, as of this month.
God.
And she has 3 of them. So without her, there's only 10 in 20-some years. That's 10 in 20-some years. That's 1 every 2 years.
Bro, one person. There's only a single quadruple double that has ever been recorded in professional basketball.
Right. Who was it?
Or a quintuple.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's
well, professional basketball is different than the NBA, though, too.
In a professional basketball game. But this says only 4 quadruple doubles have ever been officially been recorded in the NBA, and only a single quintuple double. That's a hard one to
in
say.
the NBA, okay.
But that's also coming from Wikipedia, so you know how that goes.
I just edited that before we started here.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah, dude. Nuts.
That is nuts. Was that Candace Dupree Parker?
Candace Parker, yeah.
Huh.
So there's that. And then we're going to piss off a lot of other people. Not really, though, because these people, well, it might piss like you off. I don't know.
Bring it.
Did you see this?
What?
Oh, watch this, bro. Watch this. Bow! I've been practicing. I've been practicing, bro.
I don't fuck with the Juul cigarettes.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Go away, Rise. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Yeah, but so FDA orders Juul e-cigarettes off the U.S. market.
Huh.
That was as of either this morning or yesterday. Oh, it says the 22nd.
So what's the reason for that?
Well, let's find out, bro. If Uber would stop trying to fucking talk to me, bro.
I'm very curious.
They're no longer permitted to sell Juul devices or pods and must remove currently stocked items. The commissioner said today's action is further progress on the FDA's commitment to ensure that all e-cigarette and electronic nicotine delivery system products, Jesus Christ, I gotta catch my breath after that, currently being marketed to consumers meet our public health standards. The agency has dedicated significant resources to review products from the companies that account for the U.S. market. Now I'm sounding like BJ. We recognize the material.
Come on, mumble.
He's here in spirit, bro. That's BJ. Available products.
Let me hit my non-Juul.
But it says many have played a disproportionate role in the rise of youth vaping. So, yeah. Do you remember? I think in New York, you can't sell like anything with a flavor, like as far as cigarettes or something like that. Like,
really?
Yeah,
because it makes it more addictive.
Well, it makes it more enticing to kids when it tastes like strawberry or whatever.
Yeah,
which I get, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about this.
There's so much stuff out there like that, though, and it's just called being fucking responsible.
Well, it's so funny because
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, but with this one, just to kind of play devil's avocado.
I like that one.
To play devil's avocado, this is more because of kids. Because you don't nowadays. If you think about when we were in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you saw a teenager smoking, they'd be smoking a cigarette, right? Now, if you see a teenager smoking, they're smoking a Juul or something like these. So,
but if you take those away, what do you think they're going to revert to?
Right.
If they take that shit away, then the kids are going to start smoking cigarettes, which is 10 times fucking worse in my eyes.
Well, there's studies show that maybe not. Vaping is actually very bad. But anyway, but it's the flavor thing. Because you could smoke a Juul or a whatever, a vape all day tasting like cotton candy.
Mine tastes like Crunchberry, bro.
Right. But then if you go to a Marlboro Red, it's going to be very different.
The Cowboy Killers?
Right. But yeah, I don't really
Yes,
care
sir.
about this regardless, but I just know a lot of people really our age and younger. I mean, yeah, I guess I don't know too many people our age, but definitely younger.
Are big
Smoke
into
jewels.
it, yeah.
I guarantee you could ask your daughter, and she'd name you 5 people at school that have them.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
But and the thing is though, like jewels aren't the only ones out there though. Like you still got
Right.
there's definitely other ones out
Well,
there.
there was something they did.
The Fuse, I think is what it is.
Yeah, there is Fuse.
But then you got the fucking disposable vapes now that you can get. I actually have one.
Yeah, so this says, as with all manufacturers, Juul had the opportunity to provide evidence demonstrating that the marketing of their products meet the FDA standards. However, the company did not provide that evidence and instead left us with significant questions. So they were basically like, I mean, you can do it, but you gotta.
So they didn't. They left them with questions, right? The FDA.
Well, this has. I do want to say this has been. They've been like trying to research this for like 3 years. Like it's been going back and forth with Juul. So they've done their due diligence with it, I guess. Which it is the FDA, and
but they're doing that because it wasn't like what did they say? They didn't have the evidence of the FDA approval or something like that.
Well, something about their marketing. But then let me see.
Oh man, that's stupid.
The verdict comes around 2 years after the company applied to keep its product up for sale in the U.S., arguing they're an overall plus to general public health by offering an alternative to smoking traditional tobacco products. The FDA previously banned the sale of fruity or sweet flavors for e-cigarette products. So that's for e-cigs. I think a vape would be different then.
Yeah.
In that category, because a lot of vapes don't have nicotine or they have a very low amount of nicotine.
Well, when you get a vape like this, you can choose your juice, and you can get different levels of nicotine, or you can get zero nicotine and things like that. But personally, like me, when I stopped smoking cigarettes and I went to this, like I felt a lot better. And a lot of the news that was giving vapes the bad rep was a lot of the THC pens and vapes and shit like that, and they were black marketed.
Yeah.
And that's when people are coming up with that fucking water lung and shit like that and having all those issues. And that, just the black market gave that shit a bad name. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about it. You would think that those are safer than regular cigarettes, most likely. But, I mean, I don't know. I've heard...
I think we're just steering away from people using fucking common sense.
Right. That's a big thing, bro.
It is. And that's what fucking... But then... Like, we're adjusting to it. Like, hey, you know what? Common sense is out the fucking window now. So let's just make...
Right.
Make these laws instead of people using common sense, and let's just take a fucking stupid.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, it is whatever. But last year, Juul agreed to pay the state of North Carolina $40 million to settle a lawsuit that alleged the company specifically targeted young people in its marketing campaign. So if you're settling, I mean, for $40 million, you might have done something, you know. So
that's insane.
Yeah. It is what it is. I don't really care about it too much, but it is news. We had to bring it up.
Yeah. It's crazy though.
Anything else you want to talk about before we hop off of here, bruh?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna hit my vape.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, while you're blowing clouds, bruh, we got a lot of stuff to plug now. We got patreon.com/AverAgePodcast. If you're watching this, please subscribe, by the way.
And like.
We should have said that at the top.
And share.
We basically start these episodes, if you haven't noticed, we start yelling at each other. And
we do.
Eventually, when it feels right and we haven't said anything, like once we get past the point of being canceled, then I start the episode. So, but all that stuff can be found on Patreon. So, yeah, I don't know.
Check it out.
Yeah, if you want to try to cancel us, $1 a month.
Absolutely.
Patreon.com/AverAgePodcast. Definitely subscribe. Definitely follow everywhere. Skate Mansfield. Everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I guess that's not everywhere, but that's the 3 main places. Greener Grass Podcast. Hit them up. Teach a Dummy Podcast.
Yes, sir.
And we do have, like I said, a big announcement coming. I mean, it's borderline even bigger than the new podcast.
Yeah.
Like, the new podcast is big.
It's pretty dope.
But this new announcement might be bigger than that.
I think it is bigger than that.
Also, by the way, we're doing a giveaway on the Skate Mansfield episode. So go check that out, episode 1. Go check it out. Go see what you got to do to enter to the giveaway. Very quick, very easy. And we want to give you stuff. But yeah, this new updates, new news. Yeah, we'll just call it news. It's about to be pretty awesome.
Epic.
Yeah. So watch out for that. You might already know by now. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're still, we just kind of roll.
If not,
with stuff.
just keep watching us.
Yeah, keep watching, bro. But we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Have a good night.
And until next week,
Peace.